One of the greatest advantages of APAPDC leadership programs is that they're available nationally across all education sectors and for all types of schools. Through APAPDC, I have learnt the importance of mentoring others to support their leadership development.
The Australian Principals Association's Professional Development Council is a board made up of the 4 peak Principals Associations of Australia. The board's work is to conduct appropriate and quality professional development, focusing on the national education agenda. APAPDC supports school leaders and their associations in leadership development and learning. We do this through our major projects involving school leadership, health and wellbeing, and Indigenous education. I'd first of all like to acknowledge that we are meeting on the traditional lands of the Kaurna people.
Managed by the APAPDC, Dare to Lead is a national project for school leaders who are working very hard across the country to support the educational outcomes of their Indigenous students and also through their curriculum to support the goals of reconciliation.
It's wonderful to have this acknowledgement of the part that we have played in improving the life chances of our Indigenous students.
The Dare to Lead Excellence in Leadership in Indigenous Education Awards rewards those schools and those school leaders who've achieved excellence in outcomes for their Indigenous students through data-driven and monitored projects.
I would like to acknowledge and pay my respects to the elders, past, present and future, for they hold the memories, the traditions and the hopes of Indigenous Australia.
You actually have to build what I call resilient schools, what we call resilient schools. Mind Matters is a national secondary school health and wellbeing program. It was developed by a consortium of health professionals and educational professionals.
All Mind Matters professional development involves active learning, whether it involves teachers, principals, support officers, parents or students.
The lolly jar represents a location. It's a closed location with a community within it.
It's really exciting to be able to talk about the launch of a new national primary school initiative to support the positive mental health and wellbeing of primary age students across Australia.
The APAPDC Mind Matters team has reached over 63,000 participants, and that's 86% of all Australian secondary schools.
A whole range of dilemmas in terms of the actions of leadership, and one of them, is...
The L5 framework is a great strategic planning tool. It wraps around all of the work of APAPDC.
As a principal, I found that using the L5 framework not only gave me an opportunity to review my leadership, but also an opportunity to have a look at school structures and review what we were doing across the school in terms of leadership.
The L5 framework is a wonderful thing. It's a lens for leadership that you can see your leadership through, and a tool for developing leadership strategically.
The John Lang Professional Development Award, it goes to the principal who has shown outstanding leadership in principals' professional development.
I am honoured and delighted to be the recipient of the John Lang Professional Development Award for 2005. It means for my school in Alice Springs, we'll move very quickly to being a quality certificated school.